Hey Christian, I guess now that you've been here for a couple days, what's the initial impression that you get from coaches about things they want you to work on, and what might be some of those short-term goals that you're setting for yourself from now until mandatory minicamp and getting through the off-season program?
Really just like coming out here and just get better every day. Like we knew coming in today, like we were gonna make mistakes. This is like our really like first time, I would say like as an offensive line, as like us working together. So we knew we were gonna come out here and make like a few mistakes, but just like don't try to remember those mistakes and just like try to bounce back. How fast can you like recover from the mistakes and go harder in the next play? So really just coming out here and get 1% better each and every day you're on that field and try to forget like the mistakes and mishaps you make.
Lindsay?
Yeah, Christian, I know that there are obviously a handful of offensive linemen out here for rookie minicamp, but what has it been like for you and Wyatt just to be able to have you been able to connect or kind of bond just over this process of being draft picks and going through this transition together?
Yeah, me and Wyatt, we talked. As soon as he got drafted, he hit me up, and we kind of like just exchange numbers and everything, so we can start building that bond and relationship and stuff like that. And now finally being here, our rooms are right next to each other in the hotel, so we kind of can hang out and just like help each other with anything we need, like in the playbook as far as me being a tackle and him being a guard. Like we work together, so just like the different calls and everything. So it's definitely been pretty cool. It's like getting out here and like getting to know him better and working with him.
Chris?
Oh, hey, Christian, what are your early impressions? I know it's just one practice, but what are your early impressions of Kellen Mond?
Kellen Mond looks great. I really don't get to watch him too much because I'm really like blocking for him. But when I'm watching it, like peeking over there at 707, he's making great throws and everything like that. So I really haven't like got to like really evaluate him yet. I guess I'll say, but he looks great from what I've seen.
Yeah, how much have you had a chance, just because you were the top two Vikings draft picks this year, how much have you had a chance to talk to Kellen since you both reported and just introduce yourself to each other and what have you?
Yeah, so we introduced ourselves over Instagram DMs as well, exchange numbers and everything like that, and we kind of been talking just about like what the future can be and with him at quarterback and everything like that. But it's been like small talk.
Matt, would you have a question?
Sure. Thank you, John. Hi, Christian. How are you? Just curious about, from the perspective of a rookie mini camp, like what is the biggest thing that you try to accomplish? I mean, is it mostly just trying to figure out, like, get your grasp of the playbook? Is there technical things that you can improve and sort of get teaching points to go forward with? Like, what are you trying to accomplish in this time?
Definitely like the technical things, because it's really not like you got your shoulder pads and everything on, so you really is just like really walking through everything, going slow at a slower pace. So it really like helps you catch up to like the game on the next level and how the coaches want to see you make this type of block and everything like that, and learn the playbook as well. Just being here, everything's still virtual, so we really don't get to see the coaches when we're watching film and everything. But just still learn the playbook and everything like that. And so when the vets get here, we won't be like too far behind. And so when we get here, we can just hop right in, hopefully, and fill those roles.
Courtney and then Andrew.
Yeah, that was something that rookies last year, because they didn't have a mini camp right after the draft. That's what they had to deal with, all the virtual stuff. Now that you've probably gone through it from college and now transitioning to the pros, how difficult is it? How much is actually being thrown at you right now? Is it something you feel like you were prepared for, given the way that the COVID, dealt with you had to deal with the COVID stuff last off season in preparation for 2020?
I'll probably say it's like a little harder just because, like in college, that was my third year, so I already knew like the playbook and everything like that. So, like this coming here, you got to know you got to learn new languages and things like that. So it was a little harder, but it wasn't difficult at all. Once you start like just going over it, because we had meetings every day, Zoom meetings every day for an hour, and once we started like going over like the basic things and progressing, it kind of got easier. So it really hasn't been too much of a challenge here.
Hey, Christian, just how did it feel getting back on a field? What were your first impressions of just finally getting out there?
I felt great for sure. My last time out there on the field was December 12th versus a rivalry game back at Virginia Tech. So just being out there and just practicing with just like the rookies who are coming here to compete, and we know what like the possibilities are if we come out here and compete. So it definitely feels great.
Chris?
Yeah, Christian, along those lines, first practice in the NFL, is there any kind of pinch me moment like, hey, I'm really here, I've really made the NFL or anything like that?
Oh yeah, for sure. In that huddle and hearing that play call, definitely was just like, yeah, look, we're here now, and it's like it's go time for real. Like, so in that huddle for like the first time, definitely was, I felt that.
Matt?
Just wondering if you can get a sense for some of the players that you're going against and what type of skills they have. I know it's not in pads yet, so it's only a little bit of a look at it. But I know you went up against Patrick Jones once in college. I mean, are you getting a feeling from just being out on the practice field what some of the rookie defensive linemen are bringing as well?
You really can't get a feeling at all because it's literally like 2 steps, and the coaches really stress it like they don't want us touching each other like from the front seven standpoint. So. You really can't get that feeling, but yeah, I have played Pat, and me and Pat was talking today just about like the things I did, my tendencies in college and his tendencies in college, and we was talking about that. But hopefully, like here in July, like we'll get to go against each other, and then I'll be able to answer that for sure.
Hey, do you allow yourself to kind of think of expectations for this year already in terms of just kind of stepping into left tackle and showing for an offensive line that needs certainly a guy to start week 1 at left tackle?
I really just know like if I come out here and just do my job and just get better every day, like that chance is there for me to step into that role. But if I don't come out there and do what I gotta do, then I know like it's gonna like degress me and I'm not gonna be in that role. So I try to just like block all that out and just focus on every day and not try to look too far ahead and don't look backwards at all. So even if I have a bad day, just so like tomorrow we're gonna wake up, we're gonna have a better one this day. So I really try not to look at it too much, but I know like there's a chance for sure. And I'm working my tail off to hopefully be in that starting role week 1.